Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're doing something a little different. I know you may have seen a lot of videos about like self-talk and advice, and that's what we're doing. But it's just from our opinion, and you know, you know, it might not help everybody, but it's like just us like speaking about what we think and putting it out there might help you.
Yeah, it's basically just from our perspective, how we see things, like I guess, how we articulate certain topics is going to be one of them. It's going to be our first one. What is it called? Just try.
Just trying to.
It's just try. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna, our content's kind of all over the place, but also like, this is something I want to talk about and I feel like comfortable talking about, and I already talked to him about it, and what's better than hearing an opinion from two degenerates.
Yeah.
But so for this video or for this topic, we want to just talk about just trying, and like for example, we started this YouTube channel and it took us a while to start it because we were like on and off about it, traveling or just life.
Certain things getting in the way. Yeah.
Yeah, and it did take a while because to overcome the confidence and like I guess like what ifs and started it up, and we finally just kind of like said like screw it, let's do it. It's not gonna be perfect, it's gonna be a work in progress, and that's the main important thing about it is like how you start. And I think that's like what's very important about, like, you can apply for everything in life. It's just even if you fail, at least you started and you can learn from what you failed at.
To add on to that, I feel like the first step of like trying to or starting something new is putting that faith or trust into yourself to actually do that certain thing. Because if you're just a little insecure about it, and you're not like you don't have enough stock in yourself or enough like belief in yourself to actually go and try those things, you're never gonna start them.
Okay, it does sound like a little corny or whatever, like, oh, okay, like look at these dudes or whatever, but it is true. Like, no one's gonna give you that push. You can hear about videos all over the internet as much as you want. Read books, watch YouTube videos, but what you got to work on, and you have to really put yourself and put things aside, and like what is it called, like peripheral vision, or like your viewpoint, like you kind of just don't perspective, I don't know, like focus on your perspective and then kind of put away things that are distracting you.
Yeah.
And that's
devices and all that
yeah, that's kind of like what I did. I mean, I'm still working, but also like kind of put down, like, I guess, like playing video games and just kind of like doom scrolling and just kind of wasting my time. And when you want kind of like realize it, like, okay, like the time's being wasted is not being put towards anything. Like if you're gonna, like, say, play video games, stream it, YouTube it. You might not start, it's a starting point, but you might not get any viewers, but you're putting it towards something that can eventually and hopefully grow.
Yeah. But it's not like we're completely saying like to just cut everything out. That's like not good. Of course, it's like nice to indulge or like doom scroll or like play video games on your own time for like the fun of it. But like to completely indulge yourself into it every day, and to I guess not kind of lose yourself in a sense, but to I guess take important time away from other things that you could be working on, whether that be starting up a YouTube channel, or going to that one class that you always wanted to take but you never do because you're wasting time doom scrolling or X, Y, and Z or whatever. You could be focusing on other things and putting time into other things instead of just doom scrolling or etc. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, I can't tell you how many times I've tried things and failed multiple times, and I still kept trying till you get to the point when like if you really want to do something, you keep trying till you eventually get good at it. But also you get to understanding point when you just kind of accept that how many times you tried, like, you might not be good at it. Things might not work out for you. You're not like destined to learn this thing or this craft or whatever. It's okay to try something new and put things aside. Like, I know, well, I was doing music for a while, but I got kind of caught up in working, and the music took like 8 hours of my day, so I had to put it aside. And in the meantime, I kind of tried something else. I just I think I got into Muay Thai. So I started focusing on that with the kind of work schedule I have. But I do plan on, getting back into music. It's just, it's okay to take a pausing moment and, start something else.
Put it on the back burner.
Yeah, back burner, yeah, and then you come back to it. There's just there's no rush, You have all the time. Well, not all the time, but you have time to make mistakes, but also you have time to put things aside and come back to it. It's just how long you're gonna take.
Yeah. And just a disclaimer, I know we're making this video, and I don't want to give off that I guess image that we already have it figured out. We're still ourselves are figuring it out. We are still we barely started this YouTube channel, so it's kind of evident that we're still figuring it out. I don't even got a job right now, but but that's good. That's my own situation, and I'm perfectly fine with not having a job right now. It's just I'm still dealing with doom scrolling or this and that, so I'm still working on this myself, and I'm not trying to give off that image that we already are, but we're trying though.
I think they can tell.
They can tell? Oh, thanks. But we're like the title of the video says, we're trying this out. We're trying. Daniel hit me up months ago about this idea of him wanting to start a YouTube channel and him wanting to do videos like this and other stuff our previous videos, going on hikes or doing nature and stuff. So when he came with that idea, I was already down for it. I was completely down for it. Yeah, I was completely down for it because I wasn't doing anything with my time, number one, but number two is why not? What's the harm in trying? Yeah, you're gonna have people say stuff. You want to?
Yeah, let me get on.
I know.
Whenever you put your work or start anything, you're always gonna have haters. You're always gonna have those fans, right? Just remember, if they don't matter to you, their opinions don't matter. If you don't even know them and they're bringing negative energy, protect that, because your energy is important. You don't give your energy to negative people who don't deserve it, or anybody who doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
The world is full of evil. You can see it all over social media. You can see it in your own flesh. It's everywhere. It's up to you to choose where you put your energy and time, because you say you I don't know, you post a video or photo and you get some negative feedback. It's up to you to to take it in. Yeah, how you view it, or you can just delete it. You can block them. Yeah, say it's a couple good amount of people where it gets too tedious
Extreme.
to block everybody and all that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, you got haters. Okay, maybe you're doing something wrong. Maybe you're doing something right. People don't like to see uprising anybody. It's just they're projecting themselves. So you cut them out. Focus on you. You got a circle that matters to you. That's all that should matter. Family, friends. That's all that should matter. I grew up with haters my whole life. They didn't matter to me. People that did were still around, or they moved on or whatever. It's just life. But you pick and choose, and you protect your own peace and sanity.
Yeah, pretty much. At the end of the day, it's just noise, and at the end of every day, it's just you by yourself and your thoughts.
Oh, definitely.
Those people aren't gonna follow you into your house and watch you sleep or something. It's just you at the end of the day on your bed with your own thoughts, and how you let those thoughts make up your decisions, whether you choose to ignore it or whether you choose to feed into their negative energy. That's you're gonna get the results that you get with the decisions you make. If you feed into their energy, you're gonna feed into their hatred, and you're gonna just give them the satisfaction of them, I guess, rage baiting you, or feeding into their hate, and they're oh yeah, now I got this guy, I'm in his head, or whatever their end goal is.
Rage baiting's been kind of a trend now, to rage bait
people. Oh yeah.
To get off their tick, especially on video games. People love rage baiting, or even on social media, or in public when anyone's recording. But I feel
I feel like everyone has their end goal with that, whether it be for views or their own satisfaction. It's they think it's funny.
I've seen people they get a high off of you getting mad, or breaking your character, and it's just it excites some, but it's just to see it in other people. I forgot what the word is called, for them to see you like outbursts or just kind of like chaos. Like
Crash out.
people love chaos, you know,
Yeah.
and they love chaos without the love of consequences that come with it, and that's what you got to be careful with. People love to. It's almost like people love to test you at every second.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But-
Whether it be strangers or like even like family members too.
Oh yeah. Family could be your enemies too.
Oh, yeah.
Just because their family doesn't give them a pass that you don't got to cut them off
Yeah,
or
of course.
or
Just because you share blood doesn't mean you can't cut them off.
yeah, same bloodshed doesn't mean you're like, what is it? Oh, anyways, but yeah. Anyways, yeah.
He was going with something with that. I
The same topic of the video is just try, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
anyways, anything you want to do, just try. Majority of the time, everybody fails at everything to do before they perfect it, and that's the point of this video is just keep trying what you want to do, regardless of what negative feedback and what gets in what gets in the way of your life. Just keep going, because I tell you, man, like I've been through so much. I'm only 24. I still probably look a little young. Just saying. But there's a lot of stuff that happened, a lot of things I've seen, and I continue to get to keep going forward. And I definitely had some rocky days, some really rough years, but I just kept myself going. I reminded myself the things that keep me going and what pushes me, and that's what keeps me here today. And I hope you find something that keeps you moving forward. Yeah, keeps you going, and also keeps you sticking around, because coming from someone who didn't experience feeling as important, you are important, and if no one tells you are, well, you are. You're important. That every day, every breath you take, everything you do has its purpose. It has meaning. And just like a little reminder.
Yeah. Just remember that with all that you have to go through all the trials and tribulations in life, whether it be from experiences that you're trying or even like people that you're dealing with, like you have to go through it, regardless if you want to or not. And the way that you handle it, that's the most important thing, because the way that you handle it is going to be the outcome or the result. So at the end of the day, just try, keep your head up. And yes, there will be some down days, some down years as well, but just know that there's like some kind of light at the end of the tunnel, as corny as it may sound, but like there is hope. There is hope, and you are wanted in this world. Just remember that.
You are one in this world that's trying to bring you down. Remember that.
Oh, that's a bar. That's a bar, right? Yeah, keep that down. That's a digital footprint for sure.
Yeah. I think that's it. I don't know what else I'm gonna say. Yeah, I mean,
like and subscribe.
oh shit.